Hi guys, Jake Eaglefire here with National Wealth Center Team Destiny, coming at you on day 5 of my 30-day video marketing bootcamp series. So today I'm going to be talking all about the National Wealth Center compensation plan, as well as how the passup structure works. This is super important stuff to understand if you're just getting started, because of course you want to understand how you're going to be getting paid, and that's exactly why I'm making this video today. So to start off, guys, I want to emphasize the fact that National Wealth Center offers 100% commissions. This is when you're taking the payments yourself, which you can do through a First Data merchant account or PayPal or what have you. Now, if you're letting the company take the payments for you, you get paid out 80% commissions, which is still absolutely incredible in this industry and much higher than any of the other companies out there, I can promise you. So the reason that we can offer such a high rate of commissions is because we have digital educational products with low cost and low overhead, and that allows us to put out that 100% or that 80% commissions. In any case, guys, I'm going to be getting into the payment levels here, explaining a bit more about them to you. So to start off, we've got the $25, $50, and $100 levels. And for these, you pay a simple once a month admin fee of $9.95. Then we've got the high ticket one-time payment levels at $250, $1,000, $3,500, and $7,500 levels. For these, there's a once a month payment of $19.95 admin. Now this $19.95, if you're in at these levels and you're paying that, it also covers all these levels. So you don't have to pay the $9.95 if you're paying the $19.95. You're in at them all at that point. It's a simple once a month payment. And just to be clear, if you're in at the 25 and the 50, you're not paying $9.95 for the 25, $9.95 for the 50. It covers all three. I'm just emphasizing that because some members ask me about that and get a little confused at first. So, for example, if you're in at all three levels here, you're paying $175 a month plus $9.95 for a total of $184.95 a month that you're paying. Now keep in mind that you're paying this month after month, but it also means that you can earn on that same level month after month. So when your first member comes in and they join at all three levels, you'll be making $175 from them monthly, which means that you're breaking even with your first sale, which is awesome. So on these levels, it's pretty similar, except for the fact that these you only pay one time. And I also recommend that if you're in at these levels, that you also be in at the monthlies. There aren't too many members who are only in at the high tickets, not the monthlies, because if you do that, you're likely to miss a lot of sales, because a lot of your members coming in, joining you at these high ticket levels, will find out about the monthlies later and want to get in on those. So I do recommend that if you're going to be in on these, that you are in on these as well. But I'll leave that to you to make your decision on that. So now I'm going to be getting into how the passup structure works and how the pay plan works. So a lot of you probably already know this. With National Wealth Center, you receive the second and fourth sales from your members. Those are passed up to you, and those go direct into your pay line. So this is a lot of how we differ from a multi-level marketing company. With a multi-level marketing company, you get paid down multiple levels, and typically you get paid commissions on each level that decreases the further down that you go. But National Wealth Center is really different from that. It's really more of an affiliate marketing company, and I'm going to explain that more as we go along. So to start off here, this is going to be you. You're green. Green for money. It's easy to remember. So you've got your first sale. And this sale is going to be in green because that means that it goes to you. I'm going to make your other sales in purple. Those are going to be the ones that are passed up to your sponsor. But for this sale, it's your very first sale, it's green. It goes to you. And that means, good news for you, you're breaking even on this sale. You're no longer coming out of pocket for your business, which is awesome. And This is because we offer 100% commissions that we can do this. Since we have digital educational products, National Wealth Center is able to offer 100% commissions, means that you can break even on your very first sale, and you're not going to find anything else out there like this. Let me tell you, if you're trying to start your own brick and mortar business, obviously that's a huge investment. If you're looking to get into a franchise like Subway or Burger King, again, you're going to be paying at least $300,000 to do so, and there's no way you're going to break even on selling your first sandwich or burger. And additionally, if you're getting into another network marketing company, typically you're at 10, 15 members before you're breaking even. But with National Wealth Center, bam, first sale, break even. Now we've got your second sale. It's going to be in purple, as I was saying, because this one is going to be passed up to your sponsor. This is going to be your sponsor. Let me label it too, make it very clear. Okay. Now the good news about this pass-up is that it means you're halfway to being qualified in the business, after which you won't have to pass up any more sales. Oops. So, your third person goes to you. This is great because it means that you're now in profit. The good thing about this, it's not just good for you, it's good for your members, because this means that you're going to have happy members who see that this business works. They're going to be motivated to do the work, to duplicate, and it all grows from there. So you're in profit, you can be happy, no longer coming out of pocket, and your fourth sale, that's going to be passed up to your sponsor, which means that now you're qualified in the business and you no longer have to pass up any more sales. Then, the fifth sale to infinity are all yours. And this is again what makes us different from a multi-level marketing company. Because in a multi-level marketing company, typically you have more pass-ups. Your fifth sale, 15th, 10th could all be pass-ups, often are. But with National Wealth Center, you get to keep all those sales. Now, you might be wondering, well then, how are you going to be making, where is all the money coming from? How does this really work? Well, keep in mind that this is monthly residual income. So those second and fourth sales that you make from all your members that go into your pay line, that's going to be $175 for each pass up. So you will be making $350 a month on each of those pass-ups, and you can just imagine how that's going to keep multiplying. Alright guys, so just to recap real quick, the first person goes to you, meaning you break even. The second person gets passed up to your sponsor. The third person goes to you, so now you're in profit, and the fourth person gets passed up to your sponsor, meaning you're qualified in the business and no longer have to pass up any more sales. Then the fifth person to infinity are all yours. So let's go a little further with this. Let's say that your first member right here is starting to make some sales. His very first sale, actually, let's make this a different color here. His very first sale is going to be going to him. Then he's got a second sale, and that's in green, because it'll be going to you, since you're his sponsor. The third sale, just like you, it's going to go to him. And now he's happy because he broke even here, and just like you, he's in profit here. And this is great because it means high retention in your business and happy members. He's happy. See? So, then we've got the fourth sale, and that's going to be going to you. So, you're probably wondering, how does this really build? I was starting to go into that a little bit just a moment ago, but just think about it this way. This guy has just passed up 2 members to you. then those members, these are your members. They're in your pay line. And so they're going to start getting members. So this guy here is going to pass up 2 to you. Then those 2 members are going to each get two more that will pass up to you. So that becomes 4. Then each of those 4 will get their 2 that pass up to you. So that becomes 8. And this just keeps doubling and doubling infinitely, which is incredible. You could only imagine how this builds and builds. Now, to give you a better idea of how this differs from a multi-level marketing company, let me draw something else here. Hard cap. So we've got our MLM section over here. So this will be you, and then these are your members that you got. Let's say that you're earning 50% commissions on those members. Then those members refer some people, they get members, and let's say you're earning 30% on those. Then they get some members, and you're earning 10% on those, and then it keeps going down, and you're earning 5% down here at these members. So multi-level marketing companies go down multiple levels. We'll say that this is level 1, level 2, 3, 4. And obviously this is totally different. This is more of an affiliate marketing model because you have your own pay line, your sponsor has your own pay line. There's nothing that ever goes into a pyramid shape. There's no multiple levels where you keep making different amounts of commissions that decrease as it goes and goes. It just is 100% commissions, and let's just illustrate this a little bit further. Literally, we'll say this is your pay line, and this is your sponsor's pay line. And that's about as far as it goes, guys. It's more of a bilinear structure. These pay lines aren't intersecting. There isn't multiple levels. Like I said, no pyramid shape. It is what it is, guys. So I hope that makes sense to you. I've tried to really lay that part out because a lot of people seem to think right off the bat, they assume that National Wealth Center is a multi-level marketing company, and I think I've made it pretty clear that it's not. It's much more of an affiliate marketing type of business with an amazing compensation plan. So I'm going to explain something now that a lot of people don't realize before they get in, but it's something I feel is important to understand. So suppose that you have just joined National Wealth Center and you're in at all 3 monthly levels. Now I know you're probably thinking that you're going to need to pass up your 2nd and 4th sales to be qualified. But really that's just the easiest way to explain it. In actuality, each level works independently of each other, and you'll be passing up 2 sales on each level. To explain that a bit further, let's pretend that Angela has just joined you in the business. And she's joined you at the $25 and the $50 levels. And since these are your first sale on each of those levels, you'll be making $75 off Angela, and you'll keep those sales. Then Ryan comes in. And Ryan joins at all 3 monthlies. And since this is your second 25 and it's your second 50, those get passed up to your sponsor. But it's your first 100, so you keep that and you make $100. Then Kevin comes in. He joins at all 3 monthlies. So it's your third 25 and it's your third 50. And that means that you get to keep those sales. You make $75. And the $100 sale is your second one. So that one gets passed up to your sponsor. So I hope that makes sense. By all means, reach out to me if you have questions on that. But the reason for this is really to keep the marketing honest. This ensures that for every member that gets passed up to you, you'll make $175. I mean, assuming, of course, that you're in at all 3 monthlies and that they've joined at all 3 monthlies. But the reason for this is that it safeguards against people making fake accounts and just passing up $25 on their second and their fourth. I mean, for example, suppose somebody joins up with you and their first person comes in and that person comes in at all 3 monthlies, so they get to keep that, but then the second gets passed up to you for $25. Then the third person comes in, so that person gets to make $175 on all 3 monthlies. but then their fourth person comes in and that's just 25 bucks and that gets passed up to you. So this really helps to keep it honest. It keeps people from making fake accounts and trying to pass those up, and it ensures that you'll make 175 on each member who joins you at all 3 monthly levels. So one other thing here that leads me into my next point. So you can only earn on the levels that you have joined, which makes sense. So the thing to note about that is that if you're in at the 25 and the 50, for example, but not at the 100, if somebody joins you at the $100 level, you'll get that 25 and 50, but this $100 sale, unfortunately, you're going to miss that sale. It's going to go up to your sponsor or to whoever is next in line to get a $100 sale. Whoever else is in at the $100 product level, it'll be passed up to them. And this isn't actually a real pass up though. If you get in at the $100 level later, it's not going to count as one of your pass ups. You've actually got to have already joined that level for it to count as a pass up. So it's really just going to be a sale that you missed. And this is the reason why I really encourage my members to join in at all 3 monthlies as soon as they can, because you don't want to be missing any sales. And I mean, I do understand that you've got to get in where you can. It's better to get started than not at all. But for sure, get in at all 3 monthlies as soon as you can, and this will keep you from missing any sales. Now I'm going to go over what we like to call the power of 4 here at National Wealth Center. So to start off, we got you, and then we've got your first 4 members. As you probably remember, 2 of your members get passed up. Then for each of these guys, we've got each of these guys pass up 2 members to you. And each of those guys get their 4. Oops. Bear with me here for a moment. Okay. And then for each of these sets of 4, they're going to each pass up 2 members to you. And so on and so forth. As you probably remember, it's going to keep doubling and growing. As those 4, they each get their 2, and it keeps growing. So the idea is that the power of 4 is you only really need to get your first 4 members and be able to help them to duplicate the same success that you've had and get their 4 to be able to have success in this business. Because from there, your residual income is just going to keep growing month after month. So that's all well and good. But I like to say, why stop there? Because so long as you can keep helping your members to duplicate, you might as well keep building wide, as far out as you can, while still helping your members to duplicate. So how do I do that so easily? Well, I've got a team training site that will walk you through everything you need to know to get started in this business, all the technical details, getting set up, getting your capture page up there, and your domain name forwarded, and all that stuff, as well as all the tools and training that you need to be marketing properly. So the reason I'm saying this is because you're going to be able to direct your members to the same exact team training site, and it's going to cut your workload. You're not going to have that much of a workload. Really, at that point, your members may have questions and they'll come to you, or you might reach out to your members, and it's good to connect and all of that. But the level of work that you have to do is nothing compared to if you didn't have a team training site that walked your members through everything that they needed to do. So that will really allow you to duplicate the same success and show your members how to duplicate that success without really having to work overly hard for it. So just wanted to touch base on all that for you guys and tell you that it's possible to go beyond 4, and I even recommend it, so long as you are simply able to continue to help your members to duplicate. Okay, so far I've dealt mostly with the monthly levels because these are really the top sellers. However, we also have one-time high-ticket product levels, which are also very awesome, have the potential for you to make some major lifestyle money, and I'm going to touch briefly on a couple points about these. We have the 250, 1,000, 3,500, and $7,500 levels. So these are one-time payments on these levels. You don't earn residually on them. However, the passup structure is exactly the same as the monthlies, where you'll be passing up your second and fourth sales, and you'll also be able to earn on the passups that get passed up to you, and then those passups have members sign up, and those get passed up to you, etc. Just like with the monthlies, which is great. So imagine having a couple sales passed up to you on the $7,500 level. It's happened to members of my team quite a bit, and I love the potential for that. Personally, I'm in at all 3 monthlies right now, and my business has been growing very quickly, so I'm really excited to get in at these higher ticket levels. But I want to say that you've really got to do whatever makes the most sense to you. There's no pressure to jump in at the high ticket levels right off the bat, but I just want you guys to understand exactly how it works, and that you still get passups, and you can earn infinitely on them. So that's really great. I also want to touch briefly on our commission structure real quick here before I close up for the day. So as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, with National Wealth Center, you earn 100% commissions. 100%. And this is when you take your own payments. Most people do it through a First Data merchant account. You could also do it through PayPal. I'm going to get into more detail on these options in a video in just a couple days where it'll be all about this. But that's that. Then you'll earn 80% commissions when you let the company take payments for you. Okay. The reason for that is they take 20% because of the fact that they have to pay somebody to take care of their taxes, process the payments, all the overhead. So there's some fees involved with that. And so that's why they give you 80% commissions on that, which is still incredible in this industry and much higher than anything else you're going to find out there. Pretty much every other network marketing company I've seen, the best I've found is 40 to 50% commissions that you get paid out. So 100% or 80%, either way, you're in good shape. And when the company's taking the payments for you, you're going to get paid out either through Bitcoin or through check, which is more so if you're in the US. The Bitcoin is more if you're out of the US, though you can do that in the US as well, which is great. And what you'll do is you'll just go into your National Wealth Center bank and make a withdrawal request for your full balance or whatever amount you want, and they'll be processed for you promptly, and they'll take care of that for you. And that's about it for that part. That's all for today, folks. I hope that you've enjoyed watching my video and that now you have a better understanding of how the compensation plan works with National Wealth Center. Pretty much, first sale you break even, second sale goes to your sponsor, third sale now you're in profit, which is great, easy duplication, happy members, high retention, and your fourth member goes up to your sponsor. Then fifth to infinity are all yours to keep. So plain and simple, it's part of what I love about this business is how simple the compensation plan is to understand and to explain. I also love that National Wealth Center offers 100% commissions, which are paid out member to member. The company doesn't even touch the money, unless of course you're doing 80% commissions, but it's your call on that. Either way, higher compensation than any other company out there, which is incredible, and I'm happy and proud to be a part of it. I hope that I've piqued your interest, and if you've got questions, of course, feel free to reach out to me anytime. All my contact details are below. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and have an excellent day. I'll see you guys tomorrow.